we're exploring Morocco,
I've been reborn.
a kingdom of contrasts, from sand, snow to the sea, from mountains to medieval cities. We're travelling this incredible country with Intrepid Travel on one of their new premium tours. That means amazing places to stay, the best guides, a few luxury surprises, and as always, unexpected twists. I'm Brook and together with my partner Rada Engling, we've been travelling the world for more than 7 years, and Morocco has always been on our wish list. It'll be the trip of a lifetime, and we're taking you with us.
Good morning and welcome to our tour. How you feeling?
Are you filming?
Yeah, that's what we do for a job. Welcome to Morocco.
Woo! We are partially rested and ready to start our tour after some breakfast. And what a place for breakfast. We're headed to Restaurant La Scala, one of the most famous in town.
Hello.
After drinking the rainbow, I skipped straight to a delicious looking dessert, which is a phyllo specialty of cake. It's a cake. I can't concentrate because I want to eat it. We're in Morocco's biggest city to begin our 8-day Intrepid tour. We'll start here in Casablanca, then head up to the ancient city of Meknes, visit the Roman ruins of Volubilis, before reaching the medieval city of Fez. From there we're heading into the mountains for a couple of nights, before reaching the jewel in Morocco's crown, Marrakesh. There is so much to see over the next week. We've travelled all the way from New Zealand to be here, and as part of our premium tour, you even get picked up at the airport.
Welcome to Morocco! Thank you! There we go! Good to meet you!
We were whisked to our hotel, where jet lag hit quite hard.
Ancient wake-up ritual.
After a quick nap, it's off to explore the city. So come with me, just down these doors is Casablanca's secret bakery. In the evening, we joined the 8 other travellers in our tour for a welcome dinner and to meet our guide Abdul, who got us straight into trying the delicious local cuisine. Then we turned in for an early night before we get on the road tomorrow. Time for sleep! Casablanca is home to one of the largest mosques in the world, and that's where our adventure begins, early, before anyone else is here. Rada got out her not-so-subtle pole and got this pretty cool shot. 25,000 people can worship inside, with more than 100,000 outside, and it's the only mosque in the entire country that's open to non-Muslims. So that was pretty cool. Because the guides at Intrepid know the guides from the mosque, we got in there and had the place completely to ourselves, and now we're coming out as everyone's going in. We then boarded our bus for the journey to the imperial city of Meknes, and were greeted by a familiar friend, Rada's almost daily paranoia that she has COVID. Uh-oh. Spoiler, 5 minutes later, she was fine. We had a whistle-stop tour of Meknes before venturing back in time to the ancient Roman city of Volubilis, with remnants of everything from bathhouses to brothels. So this is pretty amazing and unexpected. It's the biggest Roman ruins in North Africa, and what we're amongst dates back more than 2,300 years. Our final leg of the day takes us to Fez, the oldest city in the country. Abdul led us down a series of narrow streets where Madame Chadia greeted us.
Salam.
And showed us around her grand home, then cooked us her family recipe of pastilla. These are basically Morocco's version of a pie with meats on the inside and a sweet dusting of powdered sugar and cinnamon. Don't overthink that, it works. And the hospitality was just as good as the food. Our home for the night is Riyadh Yakult, where Bono famously spent 2 weeks recording music. And if it's good enough for you two, it's good enough for me too, as well. The staff here, it seems, are always having a beautiful
See you
day.
tomorrow morning.
Good night.
Thank you very much.
Signing out.
Arigato. Salamu alaikum. Dziękuję bardzo. Spasiba tro. Cici. Shukura derem. Merci. Grazie. Grazie mille.
Oh, you forgot one more.
Tudaraba.
Kakite.
Kakite. What language?
Maori. And
Maori.
Yeah, from New
Kakite.
Zealand.
Thank you. Magnificent. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Good morning to another day
Oh, again.
in amazing Morocco. We've woken up in a riad that is hundreds of years old. And I also feel hundreds of years old this morning.
What an incredible spot for breakfast, and it was a feast. Bono might not be here anymore, but our waiter is the next best thing.
Check boys. In Riyadh اللي ياخد كل شيء ولي بوغوس. You're really come to first.
Today we're exploring the Medina of Fez. A Medina is the term for an ancient city, and Fez has one of the best preserved in the world. We've been joined by a local guide, Aziz, to help show us around.
There are 9,400 narrow streets exactly in the Medina, a real labyrinth. I was born in the Medina and I grew up in the Medina, and still I can discover new streets. So please, if you don't want to spend the rest of your life in the Medina, don't lose me.
And what a fascinating place. We had lunch in a secret restaurant, and after that Aziz was keen to show us the food markets.
Sometimes we can find like a camel head hanging, brains, sheep heads, fish. But sometimes also we find fresh meat, nice smells, roses, orange blossoms, spices.
Thankfully today we got all the nice things. This is why you love travel. Just came across this random hole in the wall selling this thing for 16 cents New Zealand. So good. We had dinner in a hidden garden, then watched the sunset over one of the most spectacular cities we've ever been to. So today we're leaving behind the medieval city of Fez and heading deep into the mountains to one of central Morocco's best kept secrets. Morocco's mountains surprised us. We didn't even realise it had this much snow. This was our guide's footage on a tour just a few months earlier. As we head into the mountains in much warmer weather, we're breaking up the journey by having lunch with a Berber family.
So welcome to Mohammed's family. There's a nomads. There's a lot of nomad families around. They live around here.
The family are descendants of the traditional nomads of North Africa, and in the barren mountains their hospitality is an oasis of warmth.
Here we have a lamb tagine with veggies and French fries. And some chilies for some people who want to eat some like green chilies.
Thank you. Bye. We spend the afternoon weaving higher into the mountains, spotting camels and monkeys along the way, before we arrive at an incredible resort nestled in the mountains overlooking a lake.
Oh, angelic music.
If that wasn't all amazing enough, the resort has a fine dining castle where we all went for dinner. Then we watched the Milky Way come alive, feeling pretty thankful. Wow, good morning. We have woken up in a palace. Didn't really get a chance to have a good look around last night. So we are this morning to do some photos just as the sun comes up. My goodness, this place is incredible. First stop of the day is this very scenic buffet.
So Brook has just got some breakfast with some beautiful sauces. What have we got here, Brook?
I thought this was caramel sauce, but it's barbecue. Tangy. Tangy waffles. Fueled up with barbecue waffles, we then head down to the lake for a scenic tour. And had lunch on the water. And the afternoon involved a bit of blissful relaxation by the pool, where I pretend to be an Instagram model wandering around in my dressing gown, before enjoying a bit of mountains and mozzarella for sunset. One thing about group tours is you never want to be last and hold everyone up. I'm currently in that position. Oh. We're back in the bus.
Yalla yalla.
Yalla means let's go in Arabic, and it's Abdul's favourite word.
Yalla yalla. Yalla yalla. Okay? Yalla yalla. Yalla yalla. Yalla yalla. Yalla yalla.
Today we're heading down the mountains to Marrakesh, and it's a stunning drive.
Okay, please come in. Let's go upstairs.
On the way we stopped for lunch at a local home where we're served one of the yummiest dishes in Morocco, rafisa, which is phyllo strips, lentils and chicken. After lunch we pass our driver Mohammed's home, and we're invited in for a feast of snacks.
Okay. Yalla yalla. Yalla yalla.
Before another stop at Morocco's tallest waterfall. Our day ends in Marrakesh. We're staying at another amazing riad and finish the day with a group rooftop dinner to celebrate reaching our final stop. I've been reborn. Marrakesh is a magical place. It's like stepping into a living postcard where vibrant colours paint the spirit of Morocco. We have a packed day that starts with a rooftop breakfast, then a tour of the Medina, or Old Town. We stopped by a traditional pharmacist of the nomad tribes, where we learned about some of their beauty products.
It's the snail slime cream. So it's snail slime, verbena and lemon juice.
Instead of
This
Botox.
type of snails.
Yeah, and what does it do?
So it brings back elasticity to the skin.
I passed on the mollusk moisturiser, but tried a traditional herb to clear the sinus. And boy, did it work. We had a bit of free time in the afternoon, so visited La Sultana, which has the best hammam in the country. This is a traditional spa. You start by stripping down and are then scrubbed.
So we couldn't film what just happened, but it was like a rebirthing experience. It was exceptional. And now I have no idea what's happening, but I'm just going with the flow.
It turns out next was a luxurious massage. We ended our final night with another group dinner. Already I know we've made friends for life.
Brook's super sad that the tour is over.
Yeah, I just watched a video of our tour group and I shed a tear.
Oh, they were an amazing group. Okay.
Let's go.
We said one last goodbye to our group before all heading our separate ways. So sadly, our intrepid trip has come to an end. Rada, what were your highlights?
The people, the locals, our incredible tour.
Yeah, it was amazing. And I think, you know, being in a group tour, just getting up in the morning and not having to think about what's coming up. It was all sorted, and it was so good. And I mean, the scenery here is just stunning. It's a land of complete contrast. We've got monkeys, mountains and markets all in one kind of place. Calm and chaos. You just can't help but fall in love with Morocco. So we're about to get in the plane to head home, but first,
Shopping!
a little bit more shopping. We hope you enjoyed the trip. See ya!